This one popped in the air. Going back on it is the shortstop, called off by the center fielder Brockenborough. Clemson rally from an early deficit, and for the third time in 3 days, come back to win it. This time to take down #1 Florida State and capture the Tigers' first ACC championship in program history. The Tigers officially going dancing in 2025. Interesting that Reynolds, who is maybe out of left-handers he trusts, has to go to a righty against Ragsdale, who makes him pay by driving the first pitch he sees deep to right center field and over the UMass bullpen. A grand slam for Josiah Ragsdale to give the Eagles a lead here in the 8th. Boston College jumps out in front 9-6 on the long ball, the second of the inning, as Ragsdale trots around the bases and joins the 3 Eagles he drove in. And now it's McNulty trying to win it here. Runners on the corners. One gone here. First baseman holds the runner on. Third base ready to charge on a bunt. Middle infield playing double play, depth bunt throw. McNulty gets it down. Play at the plate is not in time. Bagpuck in safely on the McNulty bunt. Eagles walk it off in their signature fashion. The veteran gets the bunt down, and at least for the moment, Boston College win the weekend as McNulty sends Bagpuck across on a squeeze bunt to win it here at Harrington. Very limited appearances as a leadoff hitter in inning as he ropes this one to right field. It gets up, got a chance at the track, and it is gone! The freshman does it at Fenway. The Mass native doubles the Eagles' lead as he slowly trots around the bases. Boston College 2-0 on a shot into the bullpen from Colin Larson. 1-1, drilled to right center. It'll hang up there, trying to close onto the diving grab by Cam Maldonado to send the Huskies to the Beanpot Championship at Fenway Park, as the star outfielder comes up huge in the 9th to seal this one. The 1-2, by him! A career high 9 punch-outs for A.J. Colarusso. He has been dealing today for Boston College, and he's kept his Cardinal lineup in check. 3-2 pitch. Shot to right field, high in the air, twisting to the foul line, twisting in foul territory, and closing in and making a diving grab is Eric Genther, who gets there for out number 1. An acrobatic play in right. One hit so far today as she lifts this one to center field. Back to the track. It's up. It's gone. Clemson back out in front. And the most improbable hero here in the 7th. Johnson leaves the yard for just the 5th time this year. Down to their penultimate out. Clemson find a way to jump out in front. The last time Boston College ranked was 2023. The last time the Eagles won the Beanpot was 2023. Bounced to Solier. Over to first, and in time. The Eagles dethrone the Huskies and are top dogs in Boston in 2026. The last time the Eagles took home the Beanpot, they made it to a regional final, and they seem destined to do it once again as a nationally ranked bird ball team picks up a 3-1 victory over Northeastern. The Eagles, your 2026 Beanpot champions. 10:33 to go now. Eagles back in their defensive zone. We talked about someone being net front. You wonder, if you try something maybe a little reminiscent of your power play, putting Maffeo as a forward instead of off the blue line. She plays net front on the power play and has been so productive. 3 power play goals and a couple assists from that spot. Connor back to Glazer. Banks it ahead towards Connor, but a stick there by Lewis keeps it in. Played it off the end wall where Murphy collects. Tries to spin away from the hit from Bertrand, but goes down and loses the puck. Played towards the blue line by Lewis. Thrown towards the net. Paddled wide Campbell. Vermont change 1 by 1 as the puck scooped up. Chance to go past just out of the reach of Tremblay from Connor. Tremblay gives chase, but played by George. Over to Zarcone. Zarcone leaves it behind. George looking for a way out, goes off to her right. Advancing forward, Kaylee Lewis takes the zone. The Texan shot blocked by Dempsey. Banked over. Had a good angle for Rich Rum, just couldn't get it off, as this will come all the way around the boards and out. Mara giving chase, trying to outskate the Catamount, but it's George who had the inside track and finds it. Backhands it over. Kokovic trying to escape the zone, turns it over. Devlin finds it after it was freed by Babby, but the pass back down doesn't connect. Skoda trying to play it out. Babby comes down, gets a stick on it, but comes all the way to the neutral zone from Maffeo. Plays it around the end wall. George in the corner. Mara able to tip it to Devlin, though. Devlin plays it up and around. Babby skates and finds. Trying to get the shooting angle. Skates free, leaves it behind Dempsey. Pushed ahead. Shot. Knocked it down by the netminder Simmons. Over into the corner for Kokovic. Played ahead. Forced out by Skoda. Fancy stick handling by Dempsey into the attacking zone. But she's dispossessed by Lloyd Howe. Under 9 to go. Vermont can taste a semifinal appearance as it's snapped forward by George. Comes to Dempsey. She responds. Gets it to Tabor to Thomas. Racing forward. Shot blocked. Comes off the end wall. Thomas pushes to Ham. Shot scores! Light for the Eagles with 8:44 to go. You knew Ava Thomas was going to have a hand in it. She takes the zone off the feed from Tabor. Finds her own play off the end wall and just pushes it towards her center as Ham back with the top unit has the Eagles within striking distance. Spoke to Prospect Hill Academy's head coach in the build-up to this one, Dennis Oriana. Talked about a great opportunity for this school, a great experience for these kids trying to find their way in, but a travel here by Elijah Richmond. It's the first time any program at the school has reached a Final Four in the MIAA. And it's 20 years to the day that he led the program to a charter school championship back in '06 before going to Keene State. He was the first 1,000-point scorer in PHA's program history. Holbrook looking for an option was Brown, had it taken away. Numbers ahead as it skipped to the left side, going up strong through contact, gets it to go. Elijah Richmond had an option off to his right, and Hartman took it himself and got it to go down. 17-13, first two-possession lead of the day for Prospect Hill. Tipped away from Brown. It's up as it's moved over to Massillon. Behind the three-point line to Pena. Bounces it back, Allen Brown. Brown, 34 points per game this season. The mid-range two, gets it to go. A much-needed basket. He's up to 7 on the day. Had 40 points in the Elite Eight round. He's hoping he doesn't need that today as Grant skips it over, kicked into the corner. Before all the way back to Grant. Drives right, cut off to Salinas. It's back over the top, gives it up to Hartman. Hartman, long three. Can't get it to go from NBA range. Massillon rebound. He'll take a couple dribbles before giving up to Allen Brown. Brown shoots more free throws than anyone in the Commonwealth. Shot 22 last round as he attacks the rim. Doesn't get the call here, but gets the game-tying layup. 17 apiece, 5:39 to go. Driving, pull up, Hartman gets it to go, and the foul. And a tough shot goes down. Hartman off the dribble, puts his squad back in front. The foul goes against Holbrook's Max McCormick. McCormick, the starting 4 on the Bulldogs. PHA check in Edward Naisembe, a senior. And he gets it to go down to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. 20-17, the advantage. Brown looking for an answer here. Uses the screen, finds the space, finds the three. Tie ball game, up to 12 on the day. Cannot afford to let him get hot if you're PHA. Need an answer and can't get it to go down. Mason Profit was looking for it. Brown, transition, three, in! Front iron, back iron falls. And Brown starting to heat up. One of the top 10 scorers in the history of Massachusetts. Hartman skips it across. 3-ball, Crawford. Can't get it to go down. Tipped up. McCormick rebound. He'll give it up to the center, who hands it off to Brown. Brown back-to-back threes. Rejects the screen. Steps back. Hunts the contact. No whistle. Doesn't matter. The 2 count. 25-20. Brown on fire. PHA looking for an answer here. It's Hartman. Hartman looking to extend his career one more game. Has it pickpocketed by Brown. Attacks left lane. Hop step to the right. Falling. Goes. A personal 10-0 run for Allen Brown Jr. And the corner 3 can't stem it as he finds the rebound. Brown Jr. driving, tries to step back, slipped on a wet spot above the 3-point arc. Into the corner, going up strong, but turned away. Nick DeSalinas. And that was just about the only thing that could stop Allen Brown at this point. Already up to 19 points after a relatively slow first quarter for him. He's exploded in the second as his Bulldogs lead 27-20. Let's look to punch their ticket to the Division V state championship.
It's upheld Boston College football. Eagles with a chance near the red zone here. The offense quickly takes over 10 seconds into the second half. That's just what the doctor ordered for the Eagles, who finally have a break go their way in 2025.
Still waiting to see who's credited with the punch out there, because they rallied to Isaac Brown quick. Boy, you don't think that was the point of emphasis in the locker room at halftime?
Jumbo package for the Eagles. Extra linemen, 2 tight ends, both to the left. Back in the pistol here, taking the handoff is the man that's been productive all day, barreling forward, Jordan McDonald, the senior from Milton, Georgia.
And this needs to be 7 for Boston College. Down 21-10, just starting off this third quarter, so a lot of time. Still in striking distance, but too many drives over the last 3 weeks have gone long and then resulted in 3.
McDonald picks up 11 on the carry. Eagles back to the line here. Jumbo package right here. 6 linemen in the game, a pair of tight ends to the right. 4 to the right of the center. Now Franklin motions right to left. As the fake handoff to McDonald, James drops back, has a man wide open, catching, running, touchdown for the freshman, potential All-American there. It's the tight end, Kalen Trzynski, who hauls it in. The St. Seb's grad has the Eagles back within a score.
And what a game from Kalen Trzynski. Multiple 30-yard catches, now a touchdown, and just like that, momentum wearing gold and white.
A bulk of Louisville fans not even back in their seats yet, and they'll be in for a shock when they do. Eagles a chance to make it a 4-point game as one of the nation's best kickers puts this one through the uprights. Eagles trail by 4. Lombardo still perfect on the season. Talk about one of the most improved players in the country. The redshirt junior from Staples, Connecticut, the soccer convert, has been perfect this year and has really showed off an increased range and consistency.
Lombardo's certainly the most improved player on this roster, but let's talk about the guy that's taken the country by storm, the freshman Kalen Trzynski. And we say the country by storm, Chris, because you mentioned All-American. Athletic already thinks so. He's on the midseason all-freshman team. Of course, now it's early. He did have 2 touchdown catches prior to that list coming out. That's his third of the season. But make no mistake that at 6'3", 236, the speed he's shown, the durability on the hand side he's shown. He's got some very strong hands, and he's made a lot of contested catches, and that's what makes him so dangerous.
You make a midseason team. You want to stay on it. Here's how you do it. 4 catches for 80 yards and a score against the number 19 team in the land on the road. Quinn boots this one away. And another touchback. He's been phenomenal at pinning teams back and denying return opportunities. A fired up Eagles defense retakes the field. Ball spotted at the 25 in the middle of the field. Eagles got it done in the jumbo package. Louisville's been running the majority out of the spread. A contrast of styles here. What does Louisville counter with 14:08 to go?